The medical team are working tirelessly with Jof, and he's been training strongly, which is really a really positive sign for us. So we're waiting for the medical team to tick off on him, but yeah, hopefully he's not too far away. I think the team's actually gelling together really nicely at the moment. Everyone, I think all the top six batters have had an impact in one of the games so far. So that's a very exciting thing for us, that those guys are all getting some quality game time, and we're figuring out our combinations with the ball. Guys are starting to move into some nice roles, and the consistency within the team, but also the communication is starting to get really good. So the main thing for us is that we just keep looking to get that little bit better each game. We've won a couple of games now, which is exciting, and we just continue to try and build on that momentum. Yeah, and you're right. We'd obviously love to have Jof back, and it's one of those things. It's a tough role to fill, but with Riley coming in, he bowls with some good pace as well, so that's sort of making that change a little bit smoother, which is good there. And like I alluded to before, the communication within the group, what's working within our team, we're all playing to our strengths, which is really important, and we complement each other nicely as well, so it's a good all-round attack. Yeah, well, if I bowled my four up front and then was able to walk off, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Have a bit of a rest. But no, it's one of those things that I think it's a good opportunity to give guys games. We saw the other night with Faf du Plessis, where he wasn't 100% right to take the field, in the fielding innings, but he could bat, and we had the same with Rohit when he was under the weather. So I think those sort of impacts are really beneficial for the game. And then how you substitute it, I think it's a really good communication piece between the management and the players and those sorts of things. So we're pretty clear when we go into the game what our structure is going to look like. So I think as long as everyone on the team is on the same page, then it can work quite well. Yeah, so I guess Ishan was a good exponent of the impact rule last night. Take the rest where you can get it, I think, sometimes. But no, it's an important part of the game now, bowling in different phases. So that's something that, if we're bowling in all phases, like a lot of our bowlers do, sort of in the power play through the middle and sometimes at the back end, it's hard to substitute in those games at times, just because of the nature of the way we structure our attack. So that's just the combinations that we've been going with at the moment. Oh, the longer format? Good question. I haven't played longer format cricket for quite a while now, but it's something I'd love to get back to. It's just a matter of my body being able to cope with it, and also knowing how demanding the schedule is these days as well, trying to fit everything back in. There's a big process to go to get back to playing red ball cricket instead of playing T20 or one-day cricket. So it's on the cards, and we'll see how we get on. I don't think I'll see it at the international level for probably a while, or potentially at all. I think looking back at what the Big Bash has done in Australia as well, with some different rules coming in at different stages, I think different competitions are going to try and have something that's maybe a little bit different to change the course of their competition or their game. But at this stage, I don't see the international game changing too much. Yeah, they're a very powerful team. You look down their batting lineup in particular from a bowler's point of view, and they've got guys with power through sort of 1 through 8, I reckon. And especially with the impact rule as well, there's always that chance that they can add another batter in there too. So tough batting lineup to bowl to. But again, we've got some good plans that'll hopefully come off against their batters. And then you look at their attack as well from a bowling point of view, and they're quite balanced, which I think all teams are trying and striving for. So I think they're a good outfit, and they've had a pretty good season so far, a little bit up and down, but like all teams so far, I think everyone's finding their feet and finding the right combinations.